Good morning, great people. It's Alaina Gabrielle with Let's Begin Healing. And I am doing my vlog from my Whipperton. No, though. I was feeling that I needed to go ahead and, record a video because this is a new beginning and I am doing things to embrace my new beginning and my new journey and my new life and my new levels and my new seasons and new me and new you and me us. No, really, but definitely I've been going through a lot lately, but I have worked on how I react to what I go through, and that has been a trial, but I have also embraced all of the downs as I do the ups, because in life you are always going to have downs and you are always going to have ups if you continue to do what you have to do for yourself. I feel like the downs come when we are in the time where we reached a peak in our life and maybe we're not appreciative of what we have, or maybe we're not doing or the footwork to get us to our destined journey or our destined path that we're meant to walk in life. And when we are witnessing down moments, I feel like that is the universe giving you a time to go ahead and start new, to begin walking in your path, walking in your destiny. Like, I honestly feel that. And sometimes we are so consumed with our now moments, trying to build for what's right now and, trying to fix what happened in the past. And, we do what we're used to doing and used to having, because we know that, okay, every time I fall down, if I go this way or do this thing or move this way, but it will work out. But we also don't take a time back to look like, okay, I'm doing all of this. I know how to get myself out of the down moments. But every time I reach a peak, I'm back down. What's going on? Why? So then those are the times you take to look within yourself and see, what aren't you doing for you? What is your purpose in life? What you're doing right now, is it going to serve purpose for you in the future? Is it going to serve you in a year from now, 2 years from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now? It has to make sense. It literally has to make sense. What you're doing for yourself in life. If it's not making sense, you're going to continue to have those down moments more than you have up. And you're going to feel like your life is chaotic. And you're going to feel like it's just, you're going to feel stuck. Who likes feeling stuck? No one likes feeling stuck. No one. Worst feeling ever. So I have a testimony to share. I've lost my job a few times in life. My jobs a few times in life, because I really did not take the time to cherish those jobs. I always knew, if I can get this job, I can get the next job. If I'm making this much, I can make this much more. It's like I never was comfortable or content with what I had. And after 6 months, 6, 7, 8 months in a position, it's like I get tired of my surroundings and my environment, maybe the people that I'm working with. I realized that right there was not a good way to react to the blessings that God have gave me to begin walking in my life purpose. Some people, they go to school to get the knowledge and wisdom that they need for what they're destined to do in life. They go to college, get the greater education. But then there's the ones that have to experience things and go through things and physically be on hands and work. And, I'm one of those people. And that doesn't mean we don't need the school education. We need that greater education regardless in today's society. if you're trying to make any type of money, I feel like, or you're trying to do anything in the way that it's supposed to be done, you're supposed to get that education. And it's going to be a struggle, but it's not about the money in life. Everybody who chases money, they're not chasing their purpose. They're not chasing what is really meant for them to chase. Like, money is not the answer. Honestly, they say money is the root of all evil. But in reality, without money, we cannot survive as human beings. We can't. Like, living on earth, we have to make money to be able to provide for ourselves. Now, knowing that we need money to provide for ourselves, you have to figure out, what do you want out of life? What do you love? What do you love doing? Every morning you wake up, you're blessed with a new day. What do you do effortlessly? What can you do without anyone even saying, you got to get up and do this. You got to do it. You're not even thinking about the money when you're doing it. Like, you're just doing it. What do you do? You have to figure that out for yourself. Me, when I asked myself this question years ago, what can I do in life? What am I supposed to do in life that I love doing, that I don't feel like, I gotta go out, I gotta do this, I don't feel like doing this, I don't want to go to work, I hate my job, I quit. What can I do that I actually love doing, I can do for hours and forget that I'm actually doing this because I'm, have to live, pay for a living, but I'm doing it. And it's helping people. I love helping people. I love giving advice. I love being able to give solutions. I love being the person that was able to turn a frown into a smile. I love being that shoulder someone can cry on. I love bringing that comfort to people. I love sharing my light. I love spilling my love into people's cup who don't have enough love in their cups. I really love doing that. Like, it's a passion for me. It's a passion. I'm all about healing the mind, the body, and the soul. The mind, body, and soul. That is a passion for me. So me knowing that, I had to begin perfecting my craft. Something that you love. It's like a craft. It's a hobby. Something you love doing. So I had to begin perfecting my craft. And that's when, a few years ago, I began doing my public readings. And I realized that I was destined to be a life coach. People listen to what I have to do. I mean, not what I have to do. I'm sorry. What I have to say. And they take it into consideration because they know that I'm genuine and pure with my words. Many people can get advice, but is it the good advice for you? So, the job that I've been working, I've felt like I've been in a negative environment. In the past, my issues with jobs have been my attendance. But this job is not my attendance. I get to work on time. I have no issue with being at work on time. I work third shift. So 3 days out of the week, I have no reason to be late when I have to be to work late in the evening, I handle all my business during the day, but when I realized this job was making me unbalanced, and I sleep all day, and I forget things, and I'm not able to do what I love, I realized that maybe I was reaching an expiration date with this job. So I began looking for work, and now I'm in a hostile environment because I know in my heart this isn't where I want to be, because I feel like it's a negative environment. Yeah, I do value the job itself. It's a cool job itself, like an easy job itself, but it's like the people that is in my environment that I have to share with. Without one, we cannot do the other. So without my position, the next position cannot do their job, and so on and so forth. It's like a domino effect. So if one area lacks, we all lack. So we're one and all. But when people that use words, you can only ignore someone's words for so long. So you saying that, why would you come into work with a smile on your face? Why are you happy? Like, I'm confused as if Y'all really would rather be miserable than happy. But who am I to say that to someone? That was where I am going wrong within this job. Who am I to tell people that they're being negative? Who am I to tell people that they are being miserable? Who am I? You know, I know who I am, but who am I to tell them that? Because I know I'm not the first person to know or acknowledge their wrongdoings. I'm not. Because being an empath, you pick up on a lot of energies. Happy, sad, negative, mad, all that. And the fact that, you know, people could be so negative, it was like a draining battery, a car battery. You know, after so long, if you don't get you a new battery, the car is going to die. And my energy being dead, that brings on emotions and attitudes that are not beneficial for my growth, and that will cause a hostile environment. And it being hostility and hostility do not add. It doesn't, and that's this truth. It really doesn't add. And my lesson for today, you guys: cherish everything that you have, because every moment in your life is preparing you for what you're destined to do. If you are doing what you're supposed to do for yourself, then everything that you are placed in life is for a greater purpose. Some people are grateful to go through certain situations and things in a quick amount of time than someone who, you know, really have to go through things for years for them to understand. Cherish every moment. Don't allow time to control you. Everybody has their time to shine. Everyone. Whether it's bright and it's shining all over the world, or whether it's just in a room, whether it's just in your car. Everyone has their moment where they're supposed to shine. You just do what you're supposed to do for you, and you're going to shine when the times come. Believe it. Trust you. Trust God. Trust the universe. Trust the signs. Trust faith. Everything happens for a reason. And this is only the beginning. And I'm sharing my beginnings with you guys so you can know this is the raw truth of me. And I want y'all to experience all that I am willing to give y'all. I'm willing to share my vulnerability with you guys, because this is how we all become one and connect and know that we all are going through the same thing. It just got to be someone who's willing to share their stories. I'll be back soon. Peace, love, and happiness. Let's begin healing as one. And it's Alaina Gabrielle. It's only the beginning.